Welcome back to the channel, man. My name is Monty. Welcome back. I know I haven't been doing my intro. I just been jumping into these videos. But what's good? Welcome back. Um, I'm gonna be honest. It's time to do what I do, and I'm gonna tell y'all I don't have any hope for this world no more. It's raps for that. It's raps. When I look around, I see a world that seems to be unraveling in a sense. We're facing a lot. Climate change, we're facing economic instability, you know, we're facing political turmoil, Kamala, Donald Trump, social injustice, just everything. When you sit back and you just look how the world is just, you know, unfolding. It often feels like every day brings a new crisis, which it does. New headlines, you know, such as the Ukraine, you know, World War III. Like, what are we talking about right now? What are we talking about? Does that not sound crazy to y'all? I can't be the only one feeling like this. I can't be. Many of us scroll through our feeds feeling a sense of dread of what we see, what we hear. It it can be difficult to find hope when it feels like everything is falling apart all around us. And that's with anything. Where you feel bombarded by the idea that humanity is in a downward spiral. We are. And sometimes it feels like we're powerless to it. We have this sense of hopelessness. It isn't just a global issue, it's an impact on us personally when it feels like we live in a hopeless world or it's hopeless. Everything is hopeless about the world or what they show, because that's another thing too. We can only view what they show. It seeps into our daily life, motivation dwindles. It just small task that you even do, you lose momentum, right? I find myself questioning the purpose of it all. Why bother sometimes? Striving for something better when everything feels so bleak or, you know, like never ending. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to get lost in this negativity. You know, a lot of these platforms are push negativity. Social media really does push negativity. We may isolate ourselves feeling that no one else understands what you're going through. Nobody understands what I'm going through. You may feel like that. You may feel like that. And this can lead to feelings of despair, anxiety, even depression sometimes, right? It's crucial to acknowledge these feelings. It's crucial to acknowledge and understand that they are valid. Everything that you feeling is a valid expression, feeling, the whole nine. It's very valid. We're living in challenging times and it's okay to feel overwhelmed when you're going through things like that. One of the harsh realities we face is that negativity tends to persuade itself into people's life. When we're surrounded by bad news, bad environment, it tends to sometimes influence our mindset and outlook on things. You know, this can create a vicious cycle, feeling hopeless, leads to inaction with things. You don't take action anymore on anything, which in turn allows the negative state of the world to continue to do what it's doing. unchallenged. There's no competition to go against it. And moreover, with all of this, we engage in conversations, right, that are steeped in negativity. We can contribute to the problem sometimes without even knowing, too, unintentionally. It becomes easy to get caught up in a blame game where, you point fingers at people, one another, rather than working towards a solution to fix things. It's easy to blame somebody else for something. This creates the division and furthers our sense of hopelessness. It just continues with the plan. And quite frankly, I'm sick of it. But the thing about it, amidst all the chaos and things that's going on in the world, all the negativity, there are still sparks of hope every day. You got to find it, don't get me wrong. But there are people fighting for change, communities coming together, you know. There are people out there that are fighting for it. Small acts of kindness, you help somebody on the street, you open a door that reminds me of the goodness that still exists in the world. You know, helping an elderly person, you know, having respect, things like this. When I look for hope, I try to focus on the individuals making a difference in the world, whether it's activists advocating for change, whether it's volunteers feeding the homeless, all of these things. You know what I'm saying? All of this. If you find yourself feeling hopeless, one of the best things you could do is take action. Most people won't do it. Most people won't take action with anything. Join a community. I don't know. Do something where you're engaging, whether that's discussions, standing up for causes that you believe in, by getting involved. Doing all of these things is going to help bring more light than negativity all the time, right? Volunteer, educate yourself, spread kindness, all of these things. So while I may have moments of hopelessness about the world, I know that there are still good things about it. There's still change that is possible, that can happen. We have the power to make a difference when it comes to this, both individually, collectively, and it starts with each other. It starts with each of us choosing to focus on the good, to act and engage with our communities, engage and try to make a difference and help out. But a lot of people are too selfish and to themselves. They rather just do their own thing, rather not indulge in it. But that's why the negativity always wins.